Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on the Shark StainStriker portable carpet cleaner, model number PX202N. So this model comes with the pet mess tool, and it also comes with this big 7-inch cleaning brush that we have a reversible end on it. It also has the 3-inch brush that I have already attached to it, and then there is a crevice tool that's built into the handle. So we can see the 7-inch is quite a bit bigger, but it's built about the same as the 3-inch. Okay, so I'm first going to talk about the machine, then I'm actually going to go clean some carpet with it. So we have two solution tanks. First, we have this blue one that's right here in the front. We're going to lift it up. This is for the oxy multiplier. So here we have the oxy multiplier. We're going to put this in at full strength. So we take this off. It says do not dilute. So again, you're going to take this off. We're going to add it up to the max line for full strength. We're not going to dilute this at all. Okay, so next we have this other tank. We're going to lift it off. This is going to have the deep clean solution, which is this bottle, which it says dilute. So we're going to fill it up with water to this point, and then from water to there is where we're going to put this. Okay, so I got it filled up with just fresh water from my sink. Then I'm going to fill this. This is the one you dilute. And I'm going to put a little bit of this in here. And then put the cap back on. Okay, so let's put this one on first. And then this one. You got to lift this little handle. Now the machine internally is going to mix these two when you spray the solution trigger. It uses more of this than it does this. So you'll notice this goes down a little bit, but this goes down quite a bit when you're cleaning. Now anytime I have a new machine, I always lift these up and down to help prime the pumps. That kind of gets the air pockets out of the machine. So on the other side, this is the dirty water tank. You're going to use the handle, lift it up. Now we got to move the handle all the way over. Then we can lift this top off. We can empty out the contents. We can get this all nice and clean. Put this back, rotate the handle and put it back, and you're ready to go. Up top, there's a simple on-off switch. Around side, I love that we can store the cord. This is the hose clean tool. This is where it stores. I'm going to show you how to use this, but here's where it stores, right here. Here's the handle. Anytime I press the trigger, solution is going to come out here under pressure when the machine is on. And again, I do have a built-in crevice tool all the time. And putting the tools on and off is very simple. This is the pet mess tool. So it has this chamber that's going to catch most of the debris and dirt. So you can clean this out a lot easier. So I'm going to show you how it works, but you're simply going to put it on like you do. When you spray, solution is going to come out here. You have suction up here. You're going to do the cleaning, but when it sucks it up, the mess is going to stay here instead of going through the hose into your machine. And then when you're all done, you can take this off, get this all nice and clean. You can take this apart, get this a clean. Now again, both of these have reversible brushes. This is more of the bristles. Then these are kind of like those rubber. They're not super hard, but they do some deeper cleaning and some thicker carpet. I love that both the tools, you can take this off. This is the suction area. You can get this all nice and clean and then put it back together. Now when you're all done, the hose wraps around itself and there's these little ears. You're going to store the handle like that. Okay, so let's go clean some stains. Okay, so I've got a really bad ketchup stain and some chocolate syrup. We're going to try the Shark StainStriker. I've got the 7-inch tool attachment to it. Let's see how it does. When I turn it on, I'm going to get solution to come out when I pull the trigger. So I'm going to pre-treat the stains. It's got a really nice spray pattern. I get a lot of solution that comes out. Okay, let's see how it cleans. I'm going to pull the trigger while I'm going back and forth. I really do like the bigger tool. Again, I'm still spraying the trigger. All right, I can really get in there now and do some deep cleaning. I've got that brush on. I'm spraying more solution. Wow, I feel like I could clean both of those stains at the same time. Wow. It does a really good job, the bigger tool. I'm very impressed with it. Okay, so I've got this really big mess. Let's pretend that's a pet mess. Let's put the pet mess tool on. So I'm going to press the button. This comes off. And again, if I ever wanted to use the crevice tool is built in. But I'm going to put the pet mess tool on, turn it on. We're going to spray solution. Get it all nice and pre-treated. Then I can suck it up. And I have a brush on here too that I can scrub with. Spray it. I got some really good force I can put on this. Spray it. And then look. All the pet mess is staying right here. All I got to do now, instead of it going through the hose and kind of stinking up the hose, rotate this. I can clean this out separately. Okay, so let's slide on the hose clean attachment. It simply just slides on. There's like a little spot for it. Now turn the machine on. Press the trigger. It's going to send solution down the hose. Now when you're done, I like to take it off, let it air dry a bunch. So I thought it did a really good job on the stains. We can see we used more of this solution. We did use some of this, but not as much of this. So now let's take this off. Let's go empty out the dirty water tank. Okay, first let's do the pet mess tool. Again, take this off and I can rinse this all out. I can get this all nice and clean. This rotates down. I can run water here. I can get this, I can take this off. I can get this all nice and clean. Okay, now let's do the dirty water tank. Again, rotate the handle all the way over. Now you can lift this straight up. I can dump this out, but what's really nice, I can get a brush in there. I can keep this nice and clean so it doesn't stink. Now when you're done, make sure this handle's all the way this way because there's a little notch for that to fit into. So put the handle like that. Now I can rotate the handle. Okay, so right now this is only being sold on Amazon. They've got a couple different colors. They got a white one that they're selling on their website, but it doesn't come with the 7-inch tool. I was very impressed with this 7-inch tool. You get the 3-inch tool with all the other models. The pet mess it definitely works really well if you need that function. This thing's retailing for about $140. I do recommend it. It is on sale right now for $120. I will put a link to it in the show description notes. That 7-inch tool, super impressed with it. Yeah, that's going to be nice. Underneath the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, it really does help out my YouTube channel. And again, I'll put a link to this underneath in the show description notes. Now, if you already have a different one, you can buy the 7-inch tool attachment separately. And I do have a video where I've got all 3 colors that have all the different attachments. I've got a video that shows you the complete differences between all 3 of them. One's being a dark blue, one's being sold at Walmart, this one's Amazon, and then there's a white one. So again, thanks everybody for watching. If you could, please like and subscribe. Miss Fiona is wanting in.